Love Stories is an audio trail in Southcliffe Gardens in Scarborough. We worked with Sinfonia Viva and Orchestras Live to put these love stories to beautiful orchestral backing. We worked with the community to source real-life love stories from the gardens. We had over 100 submissions after we put a call out. And then from those 100 submissions of love stories about the gardens, we worked with an ensemble, a community ensemble from Scarborough. It was so lovely seeing everybody kind of hearing their work, all the hard work that they'd put in. And the stories themselves were so moving, like there was such beautiful love stories that have taken place in these gardens. I mean, we just skimmed the surface of them, really. There would have been hundreds and hundreds of more, since that they were first built a long time ago. The project culminated in this recording day. So we started out by having kind of music making workshops and working to generate and compose and collaborate together with the community storytellers and the musicians to bring together the music and the stories in a way that kind of felt correct, so that the music was always serving the storytelling. It was really emotional to see everybody stand up and own their stories and tell them from the heart with this gorgeous, sweeping music behind them. Each and every love story in Love Stories is a real gem of its own. But I think the one that really touched a lot of people, and I know touched me, was Rusty and Ron's story. They're an absolutely delightful couple, and they were together from a very young age and then reunited later in life, and still kept little love tokens that they had from many, many years ago. And one of the really magic moments in the rehearsals was when Rusty and Ron brought in these love tokens and showed the ensemble a lock of Rusty's hair that Ron had kept and a pair of shoes that Rusty had kept from a youth hosteling trip that she'd been on with him in her teens. And that was, yeah, we all cried.
We'd no idea what we were getting involved with, but we did have a lovely story that was really precious to us. We'd never told anybody.
Never told anybody so.
Had we? This story had been totally just between us. There was such a bond between us.
It was, yeah, incredible, really.
And we were interested really as well to hear their stories. They were all different kinds of stories about the same place.
Same thing, yeah, yeah.
And yeah, no, it's been really absolutely brilliant.
We had a launch day in July, which typically got rained on, but we still had lots of people come and join us for it, which was really lovely to be able to celebrate our stories and send them out into the world. And it was really nice to see people enjoying them and moving through the gardens and seeing what Southcliffe Gardens have, got to offer. And I suppose the project really comes together when you listen to it in Southcliffe Gardens, because then you've got this gorgeous storyteller's voice in your ear telling you some of the most intimate moments of their life, perhaps, and the most important and precious moments, with this stunning music. And you're actually in this absolutely beautiful, newly refurbished gardens of Southcliffe, and it's really quite a special thing to experience. I think it's really important for everybody to be creative, and obviously that's at the heart of Arcade's work and what we do, working with communities and artists to come together And especially for a project like this, so this is a project about a very special place in Scarborough, so it makes sense to have the people of Scarborough talking about it and telling the stories about it. You're getting a real kind of flavour of what this place really means to people, and that's really important. That's a really important way of making art.